Okay, so the biggest thing that you need to know is that you're not going crazy. The stuff that is happening to you is upgrading you. And I am serious when I say this. There is no limits. Everything that may be happening in your body or around you, like, this is next level stuff. And as we're raising our consciousness and awareness, it's not just Kundalini, it's Ascension. And so we're going to get to this point where our body is energetically reorganizing itself through however it needs to, and our life at the time, to get us to a stage where we need to be at. So the insight I had this morning is next level. It is, if you look around what your insights are saying, what your intuition is saying to you at the moment. Mine was just banging on about beliefs. And it's like how your belief creates your reality. And there's just like the levels of ascension, there's layers to these insights. And this was a massive layer this morning. I was speaking to a friend who was showing me a video of all this stuff that's going on in the world with all of this devil worshipping and things. And something inside me has been saying, I'm just not sure, just back off away from that for a bit. So I've absolutely been honoring everything that my intuition is saying. Now, I believe that in life, there is a catalyst to get you to a point of truth. So there is an awakening that needs to occur. Yes, of course. But when we hold on to what woke us, that's when we're just stepping into a whole other belief system where we're going to get stuck again. But if we realize that that was just a catalyst to show us that our belief has the ability to create our entire reality, that's when the fun really starts. So he showed me this video, and it was a scene of like something happened, some opening of some tunnel or something, and then some guy was talking over the top of it and like talking about the devil, and then all these people are doing this and then this, and it was really just somebody speaking their perception of what was happening over an image. And anyone can do that. And it's funny because previously I would have seen it for what it was. However, now I see it for what it is, which is somebody putting their perception on footage. So yeah, they're selling their angle, and where they may be convincing, that's fine too. But it is up to us in our belief system to judge that as true or false. And it doesn't even matter if it's true or false, just to see it for what it actually is, which is whatever you want it to be. And that's the point. Anyway, as I was explaining this, I said to him, think of anything, then Google it, right? This is how your brain works. So if you were to believe the sky was green, and you really believed it, if you decided wholly and solely that you believe the sky was green, your reality is going to give you evidence and supporting theories that reconfirm your belief over and over again. Because that's how our mind works. It's this beautiful computer. It is like Google in some ways, I guess. So I was like, let's take it to the next level. This is how your beliefs create your reality. Google anything. And I mean, you can pause the video here and have a look if you want. But I Googled 5 things, 5 very different things that I thought didn't exist. But every single one of them gave me either somebody's done it, it's a thing, or there's supporting theories for it. Now, when we talk about our beliefs and our thoughts creating our realities, how far are we going? Was it the fact that I thought of that created it? Or did it already exist? And the biggest question is, does it matter? Because what's happening in the world, before your awakening, you had no idea, right? Then all of a sudden, it's like oh my God, this has been happening the whole time without me knowing, because it has to jolt you. It's got to wake you up. So it's like near-death experience. So I've actually had both. So something needs to jolt you to the point where you go, hang on, maybe what I believe isn't true. And it doesn't matter what it is, but getting to that point enables you to see how your beliefs create your realities. But it doesn't stop there. There is no past. Oh my God, I'm just having the biggest thing now. There is no past, there is no past and there is no future. What this means is your reality is in real time creating your beliefs. So your belief could be that you've been lied to for the past all your life. And because you believe it, it's going to give you a whole heap of supporting evidence to agree with you. This just blows my actual mind. And so because we think we get older, we get older. Oh my God, it just doesn't end. The levels of this are incredible. Have a play with it. If you do not understand what I'm saying, watch this again and again and again. And okay, so if you want to achieve something, if you want to be able to understand something, which is the biggest thing, when everybody says, oh, you do your head and you think too much, this is how you progress, because you need to be open-minded, but also dedicated. So if you make the decision to understand something, I guarantee you will understand it. If you are open to the thought that you do not know something and you would like to, it will be brought to you. This is how it works. And know that it's not going to, there could be leading in, the universe can lead you in directions to follow, like a map. And the more you see them, follow them, because these are all tools. But ultimately, when you get to the end, or when you get to the insight, it's going to come from within you. It could be a conversation that you're having. It could be something that you're watching. And it's not going to be, it could be the words that trigger it, like the Buddha. When he heard the man speaking about the guitar strings, it clicked. It wasn't what the man said, but it was hearing him say it that clicked something inside the Buddha. This is how we achieve higher levels of consciousness. Know that you are just learning. What is one thing that any famous person says? Believe. Believe in yourself. I have heard so many of these quotes and insights my whole life, and I never actually knew the depth of how they go, because as we raise our awareness and our levels of consciousness, this stuff makes sense on a higher frequency. And so don't be upset if you don't understand something. Don't get triggered by it. And if you do get triggered by it, see it as a gold mine, because this is something that is triggering you because your inside your body is telling you to push, to achieve it, to go for it. And I mean, it is incredible. It's almost like your life doesn't even have to physically change, because your mental state is so mind-blowing that it's incredible. And now I'm just discovering all of this stuff. And let me tell you, it's happening hard and fast. And it could be the Ascension process, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, because I know, I believe, I truly know it's happening hard and fast. Therefore, that is exactly what's happening. And so if you want to come along for the ride, I am so welcome to have you, because I have been trying to say this to family and friends, and it's not for them. They're not on the level of consciousness that I am experiencing. They don't want to be here, but I want people who want to understand. I want people who want to come with me. I want people who want to achieve this. Like, the world is your oyster. It is insane how incredible this is. There's literally no limits, and I am determined. I am guaranteeing to you that I will achieve this.